Thanks for tuning in and welcome to the Post Route Show. And now, here's your host, W. Earl Kitchings.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Post Route. This is the show where we dive deep into conversation with Black quarterbacks, both past and present. Hi, everybody. I'm your host, W. Earl Kitchings, and this show is proudly brought to you by Quarter Five Back, the preeminent fraternity of Black quarterbacks and home of the prestigious BIP Memorial Trophy. The BIP Memorial Trophy is the only national award that honors both the top HBCU quarterback and the top Black quarterback from high schools across the nation. We are always happy to have you join us here on the Post Route. And if you enjoy what we're doing and you like what's going on, we only ask you to do a few simple things. If you would hit the like button to let us know you like what we're doing, subscribe to the channel so that you can keep up with us and pass it along to your family and friends, and tap the notification bell so you never miss one of these episodes. Join us live every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another phenomenal edition and conversations with a Black quarterback that we have for you. Before I get to our guest, last week we introduced to you our posthumous quarterback of the month, and I wanted to bring that back to you tonight because I forgot to get his images up. But again, our posthumous honoree for the month of July is the guy they call the Magician, Marlon the Magician Briscoe, and again, started his career at Omaha, Nebraska University. Then he went on to play with the Denver Broncos. That's where he became the first Black quarterback to get a start when the Broncos were back in the old American Football League. Left Denver, went on to the Buffalo Bills, where he and James Shaq Harris were the two Black quarterbacks on the team in Buffalo before he finally ended up in Miami, where he became a wide receiver. They transitioned him out of quarterback, but we'll never forget a guy like Marlon Briscoe because he did become that pioneer in the modern era of football to be a starting Black quarterback in the NFL. So once again, kudos to him. And we know that he's definitely going to always be remembered as one of the best. But tonight, let me tell you, it just seems like the guys from Georgia get what we're doing here at the Post Route and Quarter Five Back because we got another special guy from the state of Georgia. Now, you're going to love this because he's got one of those nicknames that you're not going to hardly ever forget. He will be a junior this upcoming year at Collins Hills High School in Swanee, Georgia. And if Collins Hills rings any bells with you, well, let me tell you why. That is the same high school where Travis Hunter, who is currently a rookie with the Jacksonville Jaguars, that's the same high school. Our guest tonight got an opportunity to play a lot of quarterback last year in his sophomore season. Ended the year playing in 12 games, threw for 1,725 yards, 15 touchdowns, had an 84.5 quarterback ratings, had a great game, got them to the playoffs, and they were oh so close to getting to playing for that state. But our guest tonight, coming out of that Gwinnett County area, let me just share with you some of the schools up there. Besides Collins Hills, you got Discovery, Berkmar, Duluth, Decula, Lanier, Archer, Beaufort, South Gwinnett, Central Gwinnett, North Gwinnett, Lanier, Shallow, Brookwood. And they all love to play football. Well, this young man we know was going to do some things again this year. We're so happy to have him with us tonight. Please welcome my guest, Mr. Makyree Dudda Cross from Collins Hills High. Dudda, how you doing, my man?
What's going on? I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, man, you know it's a great day anytime I can talk with you guys about some football. Glad to have you on. I'd like to thank you and like to thank your dad for joining us also tonight because we know that The two of you make a great tandem. It's nothing like being coached up by your dad, man. And I know he's pouring everything he can into you, both on and off the field, for you to be not only a great football player, but just a great person all around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the 2024 season, because the transition of going from playing at the middle school level and then moving on up to playing at the high school level. What was that like to step into that starting role last year, having not ever played at a high school level? What was that like for you?
I mean, you most definitely got to step up as a leader. You got to just like talk to your team. You got to like work even more. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Like you need to go over film, work out more, eat more, train more. Like 3 days, not even 2 days. You got to do 3 days. And you also got to be ready and prepared for the games, because it moves way faster than middle school. The gameplay is way faster, way better competition, and everybody ready to work, and everybody hungry for that state title.
No doubt about that. Did you start the first game last year?
No, sir. I played.
Okay, so when the coach came to you and said, "Hey, man, you are a starter now," did you have butterflies? Did you get nervous? Did you go home and tell your parents, "Man, guess what? I'm the starting quarterback at Collins Hills"? What was that like when you got the call that you were going to be the starter?
I mean, it was like I got pretty nervous because I was young, but I was most definitely ready to work. I told my parents, they was happy. Well, he acted like he knew it already, but yeah, it was a great feeling. Like all glory to God, and I was happy to be in that situation.
Okay, so now you get the chance to be the starter, not only on the field, but now everybody's looking at you. One of the things that that people talk about is in that huddle, it's a lot of chirping going on, but when the quarterback speaks, everything goes quiet.
Yes, sir.
So when you step in there and you're getting everybody's attention, was it difficult for everybody just to have that respect for you, even though you were a young guy, or everybody just fell in line and said, "Okay, you are a guy, we're gonna follow you"?
Everybody pretty much fell in line just because what I say matters.
Okay.
And what I say is coming from the coach, so everybody listen.
Okay. So now you're starting some games, and I looked at the schedule, man. You had a couple of close ball games. 1 or 2 games you won by 1 point. What was the game that stuck out the most to you from last year that really meant a lot to you?
The game that stuck out the most to me was the first game when we played Grayson. It really meant a lot to me because I used to go to Grayson as a 9th grader.
Okay.
I didn't really play much, but I just had to it was a great feeling because that game was personal to me.
So now you played with those guys. So how much trash talking was going on since you're on the other side now?
I mean, I can't really talk trash, but my teammates, they talk a lot. The Grayson team, they was talking to me, but I just ain't say nothing back.
Okay, so you just let your work show them what time it was.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. When did you know, due to that, quarterbacking was going to be the position on the team that you really fell in love with? When did you kind of have that idea that this is what I really want to do?
It was like seventh grade, 6th grade. I pretty much started playing quarterback by we have a quarterback at the time when I played for the Duluth Wildcats. So we was seeing who throw the ball the farthest, and then I threw the ball the farthest, so I just became the quarterback, and I took it and ran with it.
So how much extra work would you say has gone into that time from 7th grade till now? I mean, has it increased a whole lot, or you just kind of had a very slow progression to easing into it?
I could say from 9th grade summer, I haven't had a day off since. So it's pretty intense.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So now, as intense as all that is, has it been a more physical draining for you, or more mental draining for you at times, because it's been just that kind of a change since it's been nonstop for you?
It's most definitely times where I felt like it was like I could go and chill with my friends, but he ain't really let me, and it definitely takes a toll on my body. But that's why we go recover and take ice baths, ice my shoulder, and just do all the recovery stuff like stretching.
Okay. Now, in looking at your bio, it's got you listed as 6'2", about 165. Are you looking at putting on some additional weight going into this upcoming year?
Yes, sir, most definitely. I gained like 10 pounds since then. I feel like I'm 6'3", but he said I'm 6'2". But I think I'm pretty close to 6'3".
Okay. And weight-wise, you're about 175 now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What weight are you trying to get to? Are you trying to be in the 180s, or you want to be at 175 because it allows you to be a little bit faster?
I feel like I could really get to the 180s. I don't want to go nothing past 180 because I still want to be able to move around with quickness and efficiency.
Well, being a dual threat quarterback like you are, man, I think you putting on the additional muscle, and because you're a track guy, I think all that helps you out, because when I was growing up, man, it didn't seem like we had any downtime, because we went from one season to the next season to the next season. So it was like fall, winter, spring, and you just played some kind of sport, no matter what it was, but you just kept going. So the only time it stopped was when school was over, and even at that time, it didn't seem like it was over. So what has it been like for you to go through this regimen of training now? Is your dad got a regiment of training for you that really has been helping you to be better?
Yes, sir. It's pretty much like I wake up, go to practice around 7:15. I got downtime until like 4:30. By the time you get home from work, then we go work out, and then I come home, do some push-ups, sit-ups. Then, I mean, it's pretty structured.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty structured, like everyday thing. So we do it every day, and it's pretty much, except for Saturdays. I don't do nothing on Saturdays.
You don't do anything on Saturdays?
No, sir.
Time for you to just kind of chill out and relax.
Yes, sir.
Okay. As you have become this quarterback, do you find yourself watching more football games on TV now that you kind of stepping your game up? Do you find that you're watching a lot more, or you're watching just as much as you used to?
I feel like I definitely watch a lot more. Like on Sundays.
Yeah.
On Sundays when NFL start back up, college start back up, Sundays would be an off day too, because we'll be watching football from 12 o'clock all the way to 12 o'clock. So, I mean,
okay,
watch a lot of football.
And are you at times, do you find yourself making some notes, taking notes and making notes to yourself so you can seeing what guys are doing in situations, situational footballs, what guys do in third down, second downs, so that maybe when those times come for you, you can, kind of imagine yourself doing some of those things?
Yes, sir. I like to take notes off Lamar Jackson just because he's my favorite quarterback. So I take a lot of notes from him.
Lamar Jackson? Oh my goodness. I mean, Lamar Jackson is your guy?
Yes, sir.
Well, why is Lamar Jackson your guy? I mean, there's some other guy. Why is Lamar Jackson your guy?
I feel like I could do everything that he could do at a 10 times higher level than he can when I get to that stage. So
okay,
I feel like I could view my game, and I could view his game and mine. So we definitely have a lot in common.
Well, I can definitely see where, from a size-wise, you have the physical abilities to do that. And now, you don't wear number 8, do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, that's interesting because just last week, man, my guest last week, when I asked him who his favorite quarterback was, now, Dudda, you got to understand, the young man I had on the show last week, he was just in the 4th grade. He was just in the 4th grade, and when I asked him who his favorite quarterback was, he was like, Lamar Jackson. I'm like, okay. And when I asked him if he could meet Lamar Jackson, he said that would be a big thing for him. I said, well, what if you couldn't meet him and he just called you on the phone? He's talking about, Mr. Kitchens, I'm just a call away.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to put you in that same boat, man. I guess if Lamar Jackson happened to call you, I guess that'll make your day.
Of course.
Well, it's a lot of great quarterbacks that have come out of Georgia, man. I mean, and I foresee you becoming, with these guys that are coming along now, being one of the next best to come out of the state. So I know you're going to keep working. So being that Lamar Jackson is your favorite quarterback, well, other than Lamar Jackson, who would you say is a guy that you really pick up a lot of tips from?
Jaden Daniels.
Okay, Jaden Daniels. You happen to say these guys, y'all got the same body build, man. You got these real slender, sleek guys. We call them cheetahs. Y'all got them sleek body builds.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cross, let me just ask you. I mean, what has it been like to coach and help a young man like this over the last couple of years to grow into the phenomenal quarterback he's growing into? What has that been like for you?
I just like to see him just keep pushing himself.
Okay.
Just keep pushing himself, believe in, where this game could take you. Believing in the process. He told me something the other day that kind of had me stuck for a couple of days. He was like, and it was a quote from Jaden Daniels.
Okay. Okay.
He said, hard work feel like punishment until you see success.
Right.
And I was like, he just came up to me and told me that. So it was like, he's getting it, just for me to see him grow from, man, since he was a baby until now. It's like, I'm proud already, but let's just keep working.
Yeah.
Let's just keep growing, stay hungry, stay humble, and everything gonna be okay.
Well, I gotta say that to know that the comments that a Jaden Daniels puts in a young man's body and spirit about working hard. Yeah, it seems hard until a success comes. One of the things I like to tell people do this: keep grinding. You just got to keep grinding, man. It don't ever stop. If you want to be the best, you got to keep working harder than everybody else, man, because when you take time off, that other guy, he's still working.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He's still working. So you want to be the best, you got to keep at it. So I anticipate that'll be one of the things that continues to be what you do. Let me ask you this, though, Dudda. Has your father been very hard on you as far as bringing you along and teaching you some things? I mean, do you think he's hard on you? And I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I'm just being honest as a father and a son. Has it been tough? Or it's like, man, it's not hard, it's good?
Yes, sir. It's been tough because there's been times where I didn't want to do it. Been times where I had other stuff planned.
Yeah.
Been times where I missed out on a friend's birthday because I had to go work out.
Right.
So it's definitely been times where I was mad at him, or it was times where I ain't like him because
sure.
how much work I put in.
Well, I'll just tell you this, man, as a father, from a father to a son, it ain't nothing but love, man. If he didn't love you, he wouldn't do it.
Yes, sir.
He wouldn't do it. If he didn't love you, you're like, we're going on to the party then. Like, oh, he don't care. Then you'd be like, oh, he don't care. He don't care. He told me to go to the party. No, man. So That's what dads do, but it's all in love, man. I've dealt with my sons in the same kind of way, but it's all love, man. So just understand that it's about you getting better. He wants you to be better, and that's all it is. You know, you don't want you to, not give it your best, because you don't ever want to walk off the field and feel like I could have done better. I could have done more. I should have done more. It's like you never want to walk off the field with that feeling. I mean, you always feel like, hey, Dad, and he knows. I know, son. You gave it all you had.
Yeah.
You gave it all you had. Now there are 10 other guys on that team with you on that offense. And but as a leader, you got to push all of them too. And you know what, dude? Some of your teammates don't like you when you get on them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But hey, man, y'all can't get better. We can't win a state if y'all don't want to get better, right?
Not at all.
Not at all, right? No doubt about that. So I'm looking at your stats, man. I see you got a couple of receivers, but I saw this one guy, Elijah Patillo. Was that your number one guy last year?
Yes, sir. It's my guy.
Is he gonna be back with you?
No, sir. He went on to college.
Okay. What college did he go to?
School in Iowa. I think it's like Iowa Northwestern or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's a JUCO.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I don't know if you know about that, Dudda, but going up to the Iowa, it's cold, bro.
Oh, and it's 15 hours away.
Exactly. So, well, hopefully everything works out for him. And were y'all real close?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
My guy.
That was your guy. Eh? So now he's gone. Who's going to be your guy this year?
Atticus Joseph.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Can he catch?
All my receivers can catch.
All right. That's what I want to hear, man. All my guys can catch. All my guys know how to catch that ball, and especially when I put it right there on them.
Yes, sir.
What are some of the favorite routes you like to have guys run so you can just drop it in on them? What are some of those?
I like dig routes, post routes.
Okay.
Under routes.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And out routes. Pretty much like the quick game stuff and the stuff that gets you some yards when you need them.
Have you started learning how to throw sidearm yet?
I told you, my favorite quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Okay, well, Lamar can throw it, but that other guy is the sidearm guy.
Yes, sir.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Sir.
Patrick Mahomes is that sidearm guy, man. And I'm like, never seen nobody like him in my life. But yeah, you learn those aspects, man. Now, when you get in trouble, do you feel like you have the ability to escape because you do have the speed and the ability? You're an elusive guy, man. I saw you on some footage, man. I'm like, this guy's elusive. You breaking ankles on guys and stuff like that, man. So is that something that you really, really find good for you to be doing?
Yes, sir. I find it that the way I can extend a play, cause big plays.
Okay.
If you look at the stats of Lamar Jackson, a lot of his big plays came from broken plays, out of the pocket plays, not really so much in the pocket. So it's definitely a good thing being able to extend the play and make something happen downfield.
Now, do you think when they were in that championship football game, not the Super Bowl, that he kind of changed his game a little bit because instead of him running when he should have run, he had to stay in the pocket and be a quarterback?
Yes, sir. It most definitely affected the game because you got to stick to what's working. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay.
I definitely feel like if he wouldn't have changed how he played that game, we definitely would have won that game.
Okay. Well, I agree with you because when, like you said, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And whatever got you there, don't change it now, man. That's what got you there. So as soon as you change, you know what the outcome is. Well, I'm glad you being a student of the game. Let me ask you this. How much are you paying attention to the game when you're not on the field to pick up some things that you can pass along to your teammates to help them out?
I most definitely pay attention to like tips on the defense, like where identify the mic or let them know if they in zone or man just from the motions and stuff. So I definitely learn more about the defense off the field than I pay attention to the offense.
Okay.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Mr. Cross, what have been some of the things that you have instilled in Makyree to help him become a better quarterback? What things are you instilling in him from a skill and ability level?
Well, definitely watching film.
Okay.
So we didn't get to the point to where as soon as he hop in the car, he got his phone on huddle and he watching practice.
Okay.
So he's watching practice and we eat dinner and watch film at the same time. That's kind of like during the football season, that's what our TV is on.
Okay.
So definitely instill that in him. And just leadership. I think because leadership takes you a lot of places more than just football field. Leadership takes you everywhere. That's never going to stop, because if you run a Fortune 500 company, you still got to have leadership. And be respectful. Hey, be respectful. Always carry yourself with respect, because you can't demand it from somebody else if you're not giving it.
That's correct. And that is a big part of life, being able to be respectful no matter who the person is or what their circumstances, man. You respect everyone because, life can turn on you and you could be that person tomorrow. You just don't know. But when you have a heart and you have a spirit that cares about people, man, and I gather that from you, Makyree, that you have that kind of spirit, man, that it goes a long ways. Is in your opinion, Mr. Cross, is he a very coachable young man?
I think to me, not so much. Of course, that's just like any teenager, with his dad, they get tired of hearing us.
I get it.
But to other people and coaches and everybody else, he's very respectable and he's very coachable. Yeah.
Well, that's the part. Hey, look, I know how the dad part works. I know how that part works. That's not what I was asking for, but to know that he's a coachable guy, because that means he'll listen and he'll learn. He'll learn and he'll listen. And coaches want coachable guys.
Oh yeah.
That's what they want. They want a guy who's coachable, who can listen, who can learn and apply things, Mm-hmm. I don't need a hothead, son. I can find one of them anywhere. Yeah. Man, when you got that up there working, man, coaches love you, man. They'll go out of their way for you.
Yeah.
So that's why I was really asking, because sometimes we don't talk about the coachable, the player being coachable enough, or just what their dynamics are when it comes to that. So I just like to ask the question, because I don't always get a chance to have a father-son on here, man. So I have to take advantage of this tonight, because I'm loving this this relationship between a father and a son doing what they're doing. I've got some younger guys who are doing that, and I've got a few guys in Georgia that are in middle school that you're going to hear about some of these guys in the next few years. A kid out of South Atlanta area around what is it? Stockbridge area. His name is McClendon. And another kid, one of our favorite kids coming out of the Marietta area, his name is Jason. We gave him a nickname Thrill, but he's just a 7th grader, man. But he is going to be something special when he gets to be where you are, Dudda. So, but we got a lot of guys in Georgia that we've just connected with, man. So we're loving it. That's why it's been very good to be able to talk to you guys up there. Well, let me take a quick break, guys. I'm going to come right back to you. Let me take this quick time out, and we're going to come back and finish talking to our guest tonight, Mr. Makyree Dudda Cross and his dad. Stay with us. This is the Post Route, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes. So As you can tell, it's nothing better than having a guy who can talk football, and then he's got a living mentor. That's what you call a dad who's helping a kid out, his son, to get better. That's a living mentor. That's not just a mentor that's coming from the outside. But anyway, if you're interested in some of our merchandise that we've got going on here it is, the quarterfinal back merchandise lineup from our colorful full logo t-shirt and golf shirt. You see there on the left side, up and down, top and bottom. Those shirts there made out of very breathable and wearable polyester materials. Our logos on the front and the back. Even our name is on the back. Then next to that, our full logo, 100% cotton shirt with the logo. And then we're introducing our headwear. You see our bucket hat with the logos, our baseball cap with the logos on the front. All these things are very reasonably priced. Our logo shirt starting at $40, our cap starting at $30. Then we got our warm-up. It starts at $90. That's a very lovely warm-up. I tell you, if you get one of those, you will stay warm, and it's a good thing to be able to work out in it. One of our newer items coming out right now is our football-style hoodie. It's in orange now. We're looking at also putting it out in black. It's got the logo on the front, Q5B, and the stripes on the side in the orange. That's a heavy-duty hoodie right there for you. And then we've got our lapel pin so that if you need to dress up and dress down at the same time, you can put that on your jacket or your sport coat. So all these products are available now. All you need to do is send us an email about what you want. We'll take that order in and get that merchandise back to you as quickly as we can. Be reminded that our full color t-shirt and golf shirt are custom made, and it takes a little bit longer, maybe about 3 to 4 weeks to get those back to you. Then also, if you haven't gotten a copy of my book, I'm going to ask you to get a copy of that, The Forgotten QBs, the little known history, statistics, and information about black quarterbacks who played American college football. Now, this book dates back to 1903 and goes all the way up to 1990. A lot of guys you've never heard about are in this book, and their statistics and their information, where they went on from playing college football. Many of them had to transition from playing quarterback to playing defensive back, wide receiver. Some even played linebacker. But the transition from that has not always been good, but it's documented in our book. We've got statistics, the top black quarterbacks from HBCU. So it's full of a lot of information. $35 is the cost for that. Again, you can go to our website, click it on to read more about it. If you're interested in putting in your order, we take Zelle at 904-994-2189. If you want to do Cash App, we do $ Q5 back 44, and that'll get you the Cash App. But get you one of these items, very, very manageable for you to get, and we do appreciate it. And if you just would like to send us a donation to help our efforts in preserving the legacies of these black quarterbacks, and we continue to build on our brotherhood, we ask that you please, you can also send that in to us. Thank you so very much for being our guest here on a fan here on the show. We're going to get back to my guest tonight, Mr. Makyree Dudda Cross from Collins Hill High School up in Swanee, Georgia, along with his dad. Guys, thank you for staying with us. Let me get back to a little bit more of this football. So now, what have you guys' schedule already come out, Dudda? Your schedule already ready to go?
Yes, sir.
What's the first game on the schedule this year?
Grayson.
I got to play Grayson again, just like last year. You playing them at home?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that's going to be a big game. That's going to be a big game. I can't wait to see it. Wow, I'm looking forward to seeing that game. I'll be keeping up with you to see how you're doing, man, throughout the season because, like I said, I keep up with the fact that Georgia broadcasts all the high school games. So I'm looking forward to seeing you once, hopefully twice this year. You said you played in one of those games last year?
Yes, sir.
What game was that?
You talking about the one on TV?
one that's on TV, yeah.
Yeah, the Buford game.
The Buford game? Okay.
Yes.
Was it a different experience knowing that you were on TV that night? Did it make you more nervous, or you were pretty relaxed and it came to you?
I didn't really pay that much attention to it. I just treated it like a regular game.
Okay. Buford, one of the top teams up in that area, though, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You guys had a phenomenal year last year, man. You went, what, 11-2?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what was it like playing Grayson 2 times last year?
It was pretty tough, but I feel like the last game I ain't really played my best football that game.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to beat a good team twice. So
it is, but hey, you go out there and you expect to win, and that's all there is to that. So, well, I'm sure you guys put it all out there on the line, but sometimes it just doesn't always work out. So, what can we expect from Duluth Cross this year at that quarterback slot? What things have you improved on since last year?
I definitely improved on my leadership.
Okay.
I improved on my mobility.
Okay.
I improved on making the smarter throws.
Now, when you say making the smarter throws, exactly what do you mean when you say making the smarter throws?
Taking what the defense give me.
Okay. All right. Not trying to force it where it's not.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that's a smart thing to do, man. Whatever they give you, let the game come to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you think you're getting better at doing that?
Of course. I definitely think I got way better than that. I mean, I think I got way better.
Okay.
From last year, because last year pretty much just threw the ball deep, prayed that they caught it.
I saw that in a couple of games, man. You threw it up, then your receivers just went and got it and made you look good.
Yes, sir.
So, how difficult, now that you say you've improved, would you say that what I'm trying to say is because a lot of times guys won't go through their reads. Is that something you're working on to get better at, going through your progressions?
Most definitely. I'm definitely working on my pre-snap reads and especially the zones that the defense give me. So most definitely looking at my pre-snap, my first read, second read. I've been able to gradually get through those as the time went in. So I definitely feel like I got better at that.
Okay. Now, do you and your receivers have any silent signals that you guys communicate with when you see something open up that you can exploit?
Yes, sir. We have those, but we don't really put them in game time.
Okay.
Because our coaches call the plays where they pretty much got the same mindset as us. So
okay.
They know what's open.
Do they give you the flexibility to audible if you need to?
We ain't really got to that point yet.
Okay.
But it's definitely in time to come.
Okay. Mr. Cross, is that something that you think you and Dudda will be working on over the next couple of years, is being able to do a little bit more audibling when he sees a situation that might better suit him?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I tell him now. Just go to the coach and just be like, hey, this is open, and that's a part of leadership,
Right.
Hey, coach, trust me, I see this is open, and it's all about communicating to your coaches and your players what you see, because just like if you played safety, you would be basically the quarterback on the defense.
Yes.
Right.
We just, I just let them know, hey, don't shy away from it. When you go to the monitor, when the defense is on the field, you go to the monitor, just let coach know what you see. And they great coaches. So I know they would, adjust as the game go on. So, yeah.
Well, that's so important, and you make a very valid point that when you can go to the coach and just talk to the coach and y'all can be on the same page and he's listening, and it's like, okay, I hear what you're saying. Okay, yeah, we'll look at that the next time that's open, because you're his eyes on the field. I mean, and sometimes mistakes happen and you want to exploit that mistake, especially you get to the line of scrimmage and your guy's not covered. It's like, dude, we ain't got time to wait. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nobody over there. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it. I sometimes cringe sometimes. You know, one of the things that really just kind of, I just really cringe when guys don't go through their progressions, man, and as soon as they come out to get the ball, they look at one guy and they just stare that guy down. And it's like, man, these other guys are wide open and you stared that guy down. Do the coaches come and talk to you about that sometimes, Dudda?
Most definitely. They definitely tell me if I'm staring somebody down. Because if I keep doing it, I'm going to throw an interception one of those times. So most definitely get on to me about that, and it's been fixed. So.
Okay. All right. I like the way that sounds, man. I like the way that sounds. Now, being that you are at the same high school as Travis Hunter, what has it been like once he got drafted? What was it like at the school when he got drafted in the NFL? I mean, was it a big hurrah thing going? I mean, what was going on in the schoolhouse that day?
Yes, sir. We definitely had a draft party at our school.
Okay.
So everybody was hyped. You know, everybody appreciated him. So.
Have you ever met him?
No, I ain't get the chance to meet him.
Okay.
I got here when his brother was here. So.
Oh, okay. He has an older brother that was there?
No, he has a younger brother.
Younger brother? Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Is he on the team with you?
He don't go here no more.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Well, it's nothing like having opportunities when your school has produced guys like that. So, so now, if you could just think about going forward, are there some colleges that you really got your eye on that you are hoping that maybe they may be putting their eyes on you? Are there any colleges that you like so far?
I take any eyes. So
okay,
whoever's here.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. What do you think about the NIL deals that are happening nowadays?
I feel like some people are thinking about those too much.
Okay.
But I definitely like people getting NIL deals because I got people reaching out to me also. So I feel like it definitely plays a big part in our game now, and it's definitely a big boost in confidence.
Okay. When these people reach out to you, are you directing them to your mom and dad? Or are you trying to deal with it yourself? How is that working out for you?
Well, when they reach out to me, they're reaching out to them. So
okay, I got you. Did you have any NIL deal last year?
No, sir.
Okay. You expecting that to improve this year, though?
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
All right. Mr. Cross.
Yes, sir.
Are you anticipating a few deals coming your way this year?
Nah, but I'm not anticipating it, but it'd be a blessing if it came.
Absolutely. What are your thoughts and feelings about the NIL? Because a couple of years ago there was no such thing. What are your thoughts about that?
My thoughts and feelings about that is it's a great thing. You know, I wish we had it around when we was going to college and whatnot, but it wasn't there. But I feel like it's a great thing if we can use it the right way, as far as in, like right now, we're going to do a back to school drive. He came up with an idea of doing a back to school drive for, the community.
Okay.
So we're going to give out backpacks and whatnot, but I think that's a great thing for our community, for him to be the quarterback and him showing that leadership.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I mean, I didn't think a 16-year-old kid to come and tell me something like that, but things like that, just giving back to the community, which, I mean, you're making this money, but let's impact people around us, not just, sit over here and just be like, yeah, we getting this type of money.
Right. Yeah. I mean, be giving and not just taking.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes, money will make you selfish, man.
Yeah.
Money can make you selfish, but you guys are real grounded. So I know you'll do some good things with it as it comes your way. So the other sport that you do, let's talk a little bit about that part of who you are. So now you're a track guy, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody what's your favorite event.
My favorite event is the 400 and the 4x4.
400 and the 4x4. Now on the 4x4, what leg of the 4x4 do you run?
I run second leg and fourth leg.
Okay, you run the second and the fourth leg. Okay, which one do you prefer, the second or the being the anchor?
I prefer the second.
Too much pressure.
There's some pressure on that anchor leg, right?
I create a gap.
Okay, all right. So tell everybody what the time is, because some people want to know, man. It's like, that 400. What kind of time is he running? Tell everybody what kind of time you running, man, because you can do it.
The 400, I run a 51.1, and the 4x4, I run a 49 split.
Okay. Well, for those of us who know track, man, that ain't slow. So you're getting after it, and I'm sure your track coach is happy to have you over there at Collins Hills running like that for them, man. So did you guys? How far did you guys go in the track season? How far did you guys go? Did y'all get to the state?
We went to regionals.
Okay.
I couldn't go to state because I had a spring game coming up. But if I was there, we would have definitely made it to state and would have won. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, very good. I'm happy that you is track the only other thing you do. Football and track, those are your two primary sports.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. And school-wise, being that you're a leader in the school, what's your favorite subject in school?
I like math. My favorite subject.
You're a math guy? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any ideas what you might want to be after you get out of high school or college?
I want to be sports illustrator, or I like to have my own business.
Okay. All right. Mr. Cross.
Sir.
Are you kind of giving him some ideas about being that entrepreneur, man? Because that's a real beautiful thing to be your own businessman.
Oh yeah, for sure. He has what it takes, you know, and I feel like he gonna do great whatever he put his mind to, you know. So
yeah,
I'm definitely and I got him 1,000%, you know. So he can always lean on me.
Okay. Well, like I said, man, you know, it's nothing like having a live-in mentor. I mean, yeah, you dad, but you also mentor, you coach. So you wear a few hats around the house. So, and that's a beautiful thing. I love that. So, as you continue to grow, again, it's a blessing to have a dad like you, man, because we need fathers in the home to help our young men to grow up and be fine young men. So.
Yes, sir.
So now, Dudda, you were talking a little bit about you had to eat more and stuff. So talk a little bit about that training table. How much more are you eating now? I mean, is it like you're raiding the refrigerator every night, man? They got to put a lock on the refrigerator to keep you out of it. I mean, what's going on?
Most definitely, I eat dinner. I eat 2 peanut butter jelly sandwiches before I go to bed. Or if I'm playing the game, I just got peanut butter jelly sandwiches just sitting on top of my game.
Okay.
I mean, I definitely been trying to eat a whole lot more.
Sure.
And, well, it ain't got to the point where they got a locked refrigerator. I most definitely put on a couple pounds.
Well, you know, a lot of guys, man, they beat their parents' refrigerators up, man. That door swings open quite a bit, man. It's open and closed. But hey, go to your lineman's house and see how they refrigerator.
Yeah.
Go hang out with them. You'll find out what we're talking about, man, because that refrigerator, man, it's like, dude, you just ate.
I got a big line, great line.
Very good. Are most of the guys on your offensive line coming back?
Yes, sir. We lost 2 guys. We lost our center. We lost our tackle.
Okay. Was that the tackle that protects you, or that's the other tackle?
That's the one. That was our best tackle.
Okay.
We definitely got a great replacement. You know, all of my linemen are great people, great leaders, and they definitely protect me. So.
Well, I'm glad you're giving them a shout out, man, because if they watch the show, they'll be like, man, you ain't saying nothing about us, man. Like, okay. But I'm glad you gave them a shout out. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Now, I asked you earlier, you said you had 2 sisters, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give them a shout out too, because I know they look up to you, man. You the big brother, but I know they love themselves some Makyree.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Especially big shout out to them because they my biggest supporters. They want to see me succeed.
Okay.
And I want to see them succeed. So definitely love them to death, and they need to keep working just like I am.
What's their names?
McKinley and Mackenzie.
Oh, y'all got that M thing working in the family.
Yes, sir.
My wife,
I love it.
Misha. Yep.
Okay. Well, I grew up with an E thing in my family, man.
Yes,
Dad was Earl. I'm Earl. My mama was Elaine. It's just like, man, my cousins are E's. My uncles and aunts are E's. It's like E's all over the place. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What grades are your sisters in?
One of them is just going into the 9th grade, and my smaller sister is going into the 7th grade.
Okay.
Definitely gonna give her a big welcome to high school, but not too much. So yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, man, I know what it's like when sisters look up to that big brother, man. They, that you are the man.
Yes, sir.
You are the man. So yeah, you continue to look out for your sisters, man. And I know your dad is always telling you, look out for your sisters.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna do what I did for a guy last week. I'm saying, well, you got any questions for me? If you want to ask me any questions, I'll open it up and let you ask me any questions. If you got any, either one of you guys, if you got any questions.
I got a question.
Okay.
What was the motive of you writing your book? Like, what motivated you to write your book?
That's an excellent question. It hit me that I had seen a lot of black quarterbacks be transitioned into playing a different position. You start out as a quarterback, but then you get to college, they want to change you to a running back or a wide receiver. Or when they got to the pros, they got switched out and you never heard any more about them. So the reason why I wrote the book is because I didn't want that legacy and that history of all these guys that I knew about and the ones I didn't know about, because when I was growing up, and your dad probably can tell you that, when I was growing up, I only knew black quarterbacks because in my high school and in college, that's all I knew, because I grew up in a time just as integration was happening. But before that, I didn't know anybody but black quarterbacks. But when they transition and make them into something else, man, we lose that history. A lot of guys were very competent to play, but that wasn't the way the system worked. And that's just what happened. It's a system. And you saw how the system worked this past year with that quarterback from Colorado, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I mean, he didn't deserve to go 5th round, but so that's what the reasoning was, Makyree. I did not want the history and the legacies of black quarterbacks to ever be forgotten. And what it has done for me, it has helped me learn more about who some of these guys were. I knew a lot of them from the watching some of them on TV, but there was a lot I did not know about in some of the things they had done. So if you go to my website and click on the blog, man, it's some newsletters that we put out, man. It'll give you a lot of information and history about some of these guys. So that was the reason why.
Yes, sir.
Why. Thank you so much for that question, because it's been important to me. And as I shared with your father earlier, there was a guy that went to 4 straight NAIA national championship games and won 3 out of 4. I had never heard of that guy. Never. And so now he's on my purview. I'm trying to catch up with him.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up with him.
I got a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
What is some of the adversity you've seen or heard about those quarterbacks went through? And it's a 2-part question.
Okay.
How do you feel about so many black quarterbacks that's in the NFL now?
The biggest adversity that I felt a lot of guys went through was they were not giving opportunity. They had put out a test, an aptitude test, to determine whether a guy had the aptitude to play the quarterback position had nothing to do with his skills of playing the game of football. It was called a Wonderlic test. They still have this. So that was one of the things that I thought was very unfair for black quarterbacks, because they would publish the results of the black quarterbacks and how they either passed or didn't pass, but they wouldn't do it for anybody else. So that I thought was very unfair that we had to deal with that. I am excited about the number of black quarterbacks in the league today. Mm-hmm. I'm excited that these guys are being given opportunity. And I will say this, Mr. Cross, because the game has gotten bigger, stronger, and faster, it has made a system have to have a few more guys who can operate in that system, because when you got linebackers and defensive linemen who can run you down as a quarterback, you got to make that game change. And I grew up, where playing quarterback was you ran and you threw. I mean, that was just the way we did it. And that's the way I see things happening nowadays. But I'm glad these guys are getting opportunity, and I'm glad they're getting opportunity to facilitate the kind of income that they are now making. So I'm happy for these guys and proud of them, and I want them to succeed and do their very best.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I just got one more question.
Yes, sir.
Who is your favorite quarterback and why?
Now, you're going to have to bear with me on this one. When I was growing up, I didn't see a lot of black quarterbacks. And I grew up in a time where, because of his talent, not because of his color, that guy's name was Johnny Unitas. And just on his ability and the way he played the game, he was my favorite quarterback, because he could throw it, he could think. It had nothing to do with his color. But when I learned about black quarterbacks, the first black quarterback that I truly loved, his name was Chuck Ely. Chuck Ely played at the University of Toledo. Chuck Ely never lost a football game in college. He played from 69 to 71, never lost a football game. He's 35-0. So that would be the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one more for you.
Yes, sir.
What is some advice that you can give to all quarterbacks around the world?
Learn as much as you can about the game, and make sure that your character precedes your reputation.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, with that being said, hey, guys, thanks for the questions. I appreciate it, man. Put me on the spot and make me think. I get to this point, Mr. Cross, where this is probably my second favorite part of our interview, because now I can say this wholeheartedly. Marquayas Cross, Dudda, by you being a guest on our show tonight, we would like to welcome you to the brotherhood of black quarterbacks known as Quarter Phi Back. You are now part of our family and our brotherhood, and we welcome you to being a part of who we are.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
So we will be getting your lifetime membership certificate out to you and your letter, and we are just happy. Anything we can do for you guys, please feel free to call us or text us, or however you need to reach out to us. And we're just excited to have you being a part. And we're going to keep our eyes on what's going on for you guys at Collins Hill this upcoming year, man. And we're just grateful and thankful that you wanted to be a part of what we're doing.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having us on.
Thank y'all. Okay. Thank y'all.
All right, so you can stay on, but we're getting ready to close out. You can stay with us. I can catch up with you after we get off the air, but that's going to about do it tonight. Hey, Dudda, here's your logo, man, to let you know who you are. That's it. Quarter Phi Back. Q5B.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Q5B, Quarter Phi Back is in the house. So you are now a member. You make our 60th member to our fraternity now, man. Number 60. So we're proud of you, and thank you so very much.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. That's going to about do it for me tonight. As always, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank Dudda and his dad for coming on the show. As we say every week as we close, hey, go deep and go for the bomb. Thanks, everybody. Thank our crew, and we'll see you next week at 7 o'clock. Take care.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.